I picked up this Astro AI multimeter off of Amazon, not because I don't have one, but because I have many. And for the price, this thing is awesome and valuable. You know, I know we're not supposed to mention price, but this is probably the best price one you can find. And it's got all the features you need from a standard multimeter. And I'm always looking for them. So I have one in my truck, I have one in my tractor, my shop, tiny home, RV. I mean, almost every piece of equipment that I have that I ever need to use one of these on, I just have one and I leave it in there. So I'm gonna take this one out of the box, let you see everything that it comes with, and we're gonna try it out. So when you open this out of the box, you're gonna get the manual, the multimeter, and these leads, these probes here that go in the multimeter. Now, the first thing I do wanna say is yes, there probably are some out there that are cheaper. There are some stores that sell stuff, let's just say really cheap. And they have some multimeters that are cheap, but they're not like this. Those have tiny little button batteries in them. And one, they don't last very long. And two, when they do run out, it's a pain to replace them. You have to take it all apart. And then you can't find your button batteries. I mean, who carries a bunch of button batteries with them? This, I've already took the screw out of it. As you can see right here, when this battery runs out on this, which doesn't happen very often because it's got real batteries in it, you just pop the back off and you've got AAAs. Standard size AAA batteries that you can just get anywhere and you can throw in here. And they can be cheap AAA batteries because they last forever on this. But if you've got a little button battery, those don't last very long, and then, well, it's a button battery. So that's one of the main reasons I don't like those really, really cheap ones that you find at some of those places with coupons or whatever. I like these. Another reason is these have probes that are removable. So if for some reason, you know, you want to pack this up small, you can take the leads out, you don't take them torn up. A lot of the really cheap ones do not have removable leads like this. And then of course it's got all the functionality you need, and overall, very nice hardy case. I mean, you could drop this multiple times. I don't recommend doing that. Not that that was a drop, but I mean, they're hardy. I have dropped these many times and I haven't had one of these break yet. So I just really like this. This one is the black. So I think they have two of this style. There's one with a black background and a blue. I've got them in both, basically whichever's in stock or the cheapest at the time. But I got the black one here, and I think I like the black one better a little bit because you can read it good. But let me get this battery latch back on here, get all screwed in, and we can do some testing with it. I forgot there's another thing I wanted to point out too that sets this apart. This actually has replaceable fuses. So if you accidentally touch these wires incorrectly or do something wrong, most likely you're just gonna blow a fuse and not blow out your multimeter. The really, really cheap ones that I was referring to before, they have a fuse, but they're inside and they're soldered on, and that's it. You're done. So this has accessible fuses that you can replace if for some reason you know, accidentally touch something incorrectly. So I've got my leads on here. I'm gonna go test this 110 outlet on the wall and see if it's even getting power. So just for a quick test, I'm going to test one of these power outlets on this power strip here. And I've got this set to AC voltage. And I'm just gonna go ahead and stick one of these in and then the other one in. And there we go. We are getting 121.5 volts out of our power strip here, which is plugged into the wall. I mean, it's just as simple as that. A multimeter is used to check your voltage. You can do AC/DC. This one can check batteries. You can check amperage to a very low degree. I think 10 amps is the most load it will put on it. You can check ohm ratings, your resistance, and it's got a backlight in case you're in a low light situation and you need to be able to see it. But great little tool. Like I said, I love these. I've got quite a few of them and I can't do without them. Hope this information was helpful. Thank you very much for watching. Y'all take care.